everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lay. I am a mother of two and we are a family of four on a financial journey and becoming completely debt-free, where we take you guys step by step and payment by payment along the way. In today's video, we are going to be doing a budget with me for our third paycheck of August. August is a very interesting month. As you guys all know, my husband was let go through a company layoff last month, and so we have just been trying to navigate life and what that looks like for our budget and for our family. And so for the month of August, we took a lot of things out, added some things in, made some adjustments to our bills and extra payments and debt payoff and all the above. If you guys are interested on our debt payoff journey, I just uploaded our July payoff and what we're starting August with, if you're interested with all of those numbers. But it's been good so far. We've managed to find a way to make things work. So I'm just hoping and praying that we're able to continue on through this as we are figuring out life's next steps and income and just having faith along the way. So as you guys know, I do like to do a monthly budget. And then what I like to do is I like to highlight as we pay bills and as things are being paid. So anything that you see is highlighted is what we already took care of for the month, and the rest is what we are still needing to take care of. I was supposed to do a transfer Tuesday on Thursday, so yesterday, but the way it worked, I just didn't get to the bank on time and I need certain denominations. But we have about $300 that we're going to be able to add towards the next week. So next week is going to look like we have a lot for transfer Tuesday, and that's just because we set it aside. But I'm almost thinking I would rather use that $300 and just put it towards the sports, because sports season is coming up and we need to pay for all of those enrollments. But I don't know, what would you guys do? Because right now our financial goals are debt payoff, stay-at-home mom fund, and savings. That's our main focuses. I know before we were trying to focus on maybe purchasing another home or a second vehicle, but right now we really kind of got to the basics and figured out what it means most to us, and it's those three things. So like I mentioned, going back to the budget, sorry you guys, this video is a little bit everywhere. I love filming because I feel like I'm just talking to like my best friends and we're just having a cup of coffee and getting through it. So these are the bills that are still needing to be paid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn this to a blank page. I have not been tracking my expenses, you guys, but that's mostly also because we haven't really been using cash envelopes, mostly because I really took this time during this transition period and my husband's been doing a lot of projects around the home, and I've just been picking up a lot of extra hours because we still want to maintain our goals. And a lot of it is just lack of discipline, right? If we know that cash works for us, there really should be no reason why we're not doing it, but yet we didn't. So I'm going to go through all the transactions and see what we were overspending, underspending on, so that way we can adjust the budget. But for our third paycheck, so we're going to put paycheck number 3. I am going to anticipate my income being about $2,100, or the household income being $2,100. And the first way I like to do this is I like to take a look at all the things that we already took care of. Oh, I'll move us back a little bit. I like to look at all the things we already took care of and what we still need to take care of. So I know that our family, we're a month ahead on our mortgage. It's something that lets me sleep better at night. Before the layoff, my husband was injured and that did a number on me. So I like to just be a month ahead if I can be in certain bills to kind of give me that peace of mind. So the first thing I want to do is I want to, before we do the bills, let's do the cash envelopes. So let me go here, and this is my cash envelope system, guys. This is the Filofax Malden that I have, and these are my cash envelopes. Like I mentioned, have not upkept this, but I know that I need to kind of pick it back up because it definitely helps us stay on track and on budget. I don't know, you guys. I'm like, I know when I see the numbers, I know we're making progress. but I really just feel like, can you even be debt free in 2023? Because your girl is stressing. So I have a challenge for us to only spend $300 every week for the remainder of the month and really focus on doing a no spend or low spend, because we do have those sports enrollments that we have to do. I shouldn't say have to do, that we are able and have the ability to do, because they aren't really a need, they are a want. Even though my husband and I both grew up doing sports and we know the value that sports brings, we also do acknowledge that if it ever had to come down between like a bill and sports, obviously the bill would be, would have the upper hand in that. Okay, so for gas, we're gonna budget $75. Groceries, let's go ahead and do 100. I just went like grocery shopping twice. I did a big haul and then a little haul. So I don't think we need groceries anytime soon. So that will just be able to cover like produce and meats and all of that good stuff. And so then that means household is going to get 50. Kids are going to get 25. And then what else do I have in here? Let's see. Let's do 30 and let's do family fun 20. And that should bring us to 300. Okay, so that means we have $1,800 left. So let me go ahead and take a look at our bill tracker and see what I would like to take care of. So I think what I want to do is the mortgage. Let me move this over. If you guys have not watched our monthly budget with me, our mortgage payment is normally about $1,563 and some change, but I am just adding extra to avoid an additional payment in the new year. Last year our escrow went up, so our mortgage went up, and if I can avoid that as much as possible, that is my plan. Again, you guys, this channel, you'll notice a lot of it is me prepping for life or for unexpected changes. I really am a planner person, so as much as I'm able to pre-plan and have some safety nets in place, the better the better for me. And so that it will leave us 178. And so taking a look at this, I think the next thing we should do is the personal loan number 3, and that is what, 172. And that's going to leave us a buffer of $6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and highlight this, but I'm not quite done yet. If you guys are interested in these highlighters, I got these from Amazon. They really kind of glide like a watercolor. I really enjoy them. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight in this color so then I can see what bills I took care of with what paychecks. That way when my husband and I, when we do our monthly and weekly and bi-weekly budget meetings, we're able to look at a bird's eye view and take a look and say, okay, this is what we're taking care of with each paycheck. Does it make sense? Can we rearrange it based off the pay dates and the pay amounts? Same thing with like our variable expenses, gas, groceries, eating out. Does it make sense for us to bulk buy at one point in the month and then fill up the pantry throughout the month? Or does it make sense for us to have equal grocery trips throughout it? So that is what that looks like. The only thing, let's see. The only thing I'm thinking is I need to leave a note that we have $300 additional from Transfer Thursday. Leave to roll over. So speaking about the sports fund, you guys, one of the classes filled up super quick, so that kind of lowered our expenses because where we go, certain like areas get first pick, and then the rest of us kind of have to wait for the enrollment day, like if you're not like one of the early access people. So of course, one of the classes we wanted to sign up obviously filled up super duper quick. So I'm debating if I will really actually need that 500 for those sports teams in the fall winter, or if we're able to look at some other classes and see what that takes a look at. So going back to our monthly budget check-in, our expenses for the remainder of the month, I did update the electric. The electric I thought was gonna be $245, actually ended up being $208. As you guys know, I got on like that 12-month plan where instead of your electric bill fluctuating, they just keep it the same for 12 months, and then at the end of it, they adjust it if needed. So it actually is going to come out to $208. And then this credit card bill, I thought the minimum was $70, but it's actually $90. So they kind of balance each other out just a little bit. So that is what that guy's looking like. And then for transfer Thursdays, you guys, how would you guys like to see it? I'm almost debating doing it one of two styles, where I just count our rollover from our cash envelopes when I finally get dedicated to it, and then the weekly amount that we are rolling over, which my goal is anywhere between $200 to $225 a week if we're able to pull that from the budget. August is going to be a little bit weird of our first month of this transition, just because it's a 3 payday month. But come September, I'm thinking, should we prep for September to have a little bit of a buffer, or just go all in? I don't know, you guys. 2023 has been hitting really strong for us as far as like budget wise and money wise and inflation and lifestyle creep, while also maintaining paying off debt and savings, and then saving for our goals, which is the stay-at-home mom fund. So there's definitely a lot going and gears turning. So what do you guys do? How are you guys feeling about 2023? Are you guys kind of sharing the same feelings that I have? Are you like, no, this is like the best time to do it, just knock it out? Or you're like, I am really struggling as well to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, because I know it's there, and I know when I do the debt update videos, it's there, and the savings update videos, it's there. It's just the day by day, it's very easy not to see the progress. But when you kind of zoom out a little bit, and you're looking at it from a wider view, you could definitely see it. So that's going to be it for this weekly budget with me. If you guys enjoy budgeting, cash stuffing, debt, and savings updates, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content. Also, be sure to leave down in the comments that extra $300 from last week. Should we just roll it over into next week, Transfer Tuesday? Again, our goals are debt payoff, our emergency fund, and our stay-at-home mom fund, or just go ahead and bite the bullet and pre-cash flow our sports funds. If you guys are unaware, our sports funds are going to be cash flowed by extra hours being worked in overtime. So fingers crossed. I could go ahead and pay for it now and then just pay ourselves back, or wait. I guess it really kind of just depends on how eager I am. So that's gonna be it for this video. As always, you guys, if you guys are on a if you guys are on a debt-free journey, please let me know in the comments. I love to support you and your channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.